So what's popping up in this, I have 4 cards in front of me, and there's a weird illusion that is going on, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I can see how it would be stressful. What I'm seeing in this is the changes that have to kind of be evident in the environment to represent the struggle to reward, the hard work to the outlet that was playing into. But I feel like there's so much delay around you, or there's so much that seems to be blocking you from seeing the results in this situation. And it's almost like your patience has run so thin because you're not seeing any result. But this is the thing, you are being blinded to what is actually happening behind the curtain. It's almost like this Wizard of Oz moment. Yeah, you're not in Kansas anymore. It seems like you left long ago, but how are we going to get out of this particular situation? Well, that's the thing. There is something that is working behind the scenes that's getting you to the results in a way that is unexpected, that you can't have your hands on right now, because if you knew it, if you saw your hands on it, you wouldn't necessarily trust it, and you would try and micromanage on how this result is getting to you. I do feel like you're stumbling upon a big windfall in your life, and it just seems like there's so much stagnance around you. And this is kind of reiterating to this idea that you have to struggle so much harder than others, or you have to work so much harder than others, and that's not the case. You don't keep having to dig into whatever this path is that you've been working on. The work is already done. This is going to be kind of like dropped into your lap out of left field. I actually feel like you're getting more than what your initial result was supposed to be, but the terms of how this is getting to you is not exactly what you had in mind. So if I were to ask you, where's your patience right now? You'd probably say that it's gone, and you probably want to do some sort of a knee-jerk reaction or some sort of a controlled demolition in your life. And trust me when I tell you, it's not going to be necessary. You are going to be getting this windfall. You are going to be getting the inkling of it, whether it's finances or resources or opportunity. It's probably being gifted to you in the very near future. So I know that sounds kind of vague, but what is it that you've been struggling to get the end result with? Why did it have to look a particular way? What was it supposed to look like when it was complete? Great. Now magnify the end result. I don't know. I don't even want to say tenfold, but magnify the endfold. And that's pretty much what you're going to be getting out of this. It does feel like it's in the positive, but when I tell you your patience and your firmness in to what the situation is being tested right now, it is an understatement. I know you want to lose your mind right now. So I hope that this finds you well. Don't act impulsively right now. Don't try and do a controlled demolition of whatever your path has been involving this, because you are, for one, it's not even really going to be able to happen. But if you try and double down and reinforce a demolition of what would have been a great success for yours, it's going to just blow up in your face. So when this gets delivered to you and it drops into your lap, it's not going to be anticlimactic. It's actually going to be pretty dramatic, but let up of the control of how this was supposed to go. Let up of the micromanaging of how this was supposed to look at blip by blip by blip by blip. Because what you have in mind and what Spirit and God has in mind for you is so much better than what was initiated in the original plan or steps. I hope that this made sense.